Alright, hello and welcome to KamenRider Blackman. Today, we are going to be doing something a little bit different, because today I'm doing my first non-tokusatsu video. And with that said, today I am doing the top 10 Spider-Man suits. Now this idea was inspired to me by the recent Spider-Man PS4 game, and how some of the suits they look fantastic in it. So I decided to do a top 10 list of Spider-Man's costumes from all over the years. Now, for the suits I'm going for, I'm picking out any kind, so no matter what continuity, no matter what issue from shows, movies, or the comics, they're all going to be on the list. So, with that said, let's of course start off with honorable mentions, to which I only have two. So, my first honorable mention is the Secret War black suit. This suit I actually do quite like, but if I only have one issue with it, it's that I only like the black and blue interior and thought it could have went around the entire suit. But instead, it's just all like it's there, but then there are the red web linings, to which I think break apart the suit, which is why it's an honorable mention. Because if the red wasn't there and the black and blue went all over, this suit would have made the list like immediately. And my second honorable mention is the Aaron Icon armor suit. This suit, once again, same thing with the Secret War black. This actually is a good suit, but if anything, this is a bit more bulky, because like the legs are the calves. I assume they're just huge, as well as the arms. Like, the only place that isn't too huge are the shoulders. But besides that, it's a nice looking suit. It looks like Spider-Man has headlights, which would be pretty useful. Now, with that said, those are my honorable mentions. Now on to the actual list. Starting off at number 10 is the 1962 original Spider-Man suit. Alright, so the OG is on the list. It's your pretty simple standard Spider-Man suit, which this is the first. It's the start off where others get redone and redid in so many different ways, some more obvious than others, which still look great. But the point is, this is the first, and the first one, it still looks good. And another interesting thing about it is that the first suit, it also has like web-shaped wings to it, which look pretty cool to me, and I love it. Next, number 9, the Stark suit. I really like the Stark suit, created by Tony Stark, and was first seen in the Civil War movie. It has that, coming off of the original Spider-Man suit, it has that Showa era feel to it in the eyes, and then the rest of the suit just takes over, like the black linings, like on the upper part of the shoulders and on the arms. I love how the gloves are, because they're, I was right. I just love how the gloves are, because it's all red and there's no blue there, but to really signify it a bit more, the black linings there, they look phenomenal. Also, the black linings on the suit, which makes it even more awesome, because I love it. Like, if I was to make my own personal top 5 list, this would probably be on it, and that's all I'll say there. But next, number 8, the big time. Let me see if I have the name right. It was right. Number 8, the big time stealth suit. This suit, I definitely like this suit. I think in the comics, the colors are supposed to be like either red and blue flashing, but instead I went for in the PC game where it's green, and it works so much better than red and blue with black because because first things first, black and green really complement each other, and the shade of green that they went for this is phenomenal. I like the padding on the shoulders because it looks beautiful, and it looks like he's wearing like Under Armour for football, and it's just phenomenal with all the Tron lights and everything. So next, number 7, the movie symbiote suit. This suit is actually, it's very impressive because it's the standard Spider-Man suit. By the way, this is from the Spider-Man 3 movie. So when Spider-Man gets Venom all over his suit and it's all black and it looks amazing, it makes me compliment the aesthetics of the suit a lot more. The web linings on areas of the chest and arms and the legs, and then no web linings on other areas, which makes it look so sleek and it's beautiful. And don't forget to mention that it's black. Like, black was like the best choice of color for Venom, and it's all over this suit. And for a suit like this, or just for the symbiote suit in general, I like it a lot more in the movie because when you see it, it's black. And I think in like in any of the old Spider-Man cartoons, really probably like the really old ones from the 90s or something, the Venom suit, like the Venom symbiote suit in the cartoons, it makes it look like it's sort of blue. But this is better. Next. 6. So, number 6, the Scarlet Spider suit. Oh my god, I fucking love the Scarlet Spider outfit because it's just like Spider-Man, but it's completely different and it's its own thing, which resembles back to the character Ben Reilly because he's a clone of Peter Parker, but the suit represents that he is his own person. And with that said, I love it a lot more than the regular Spider-Man suit. He has the sleeveless hoodie, as well as his own symbol that's huge as hell on the chest, facing this way, facing parallel. It looks so fucking phenomenal. Not to mention some of the gears that he has on there that look huge, that would seem like it would slow him down. I don't mind it, because everything else just looks awesome. Because he has the gear for when he's doing his job, and I just freaking love it. Even the big ass eyes with no black linings, it's epic. So next, alright, hang on, god, I forgot to count 7. 10. Right here, 10, 9, 8, 5. Alright, I'm right. Number 5, the Scarlet Spider 2. Alright. This suit, it's a step now. It's just like, but different from the first Scarlet Spider outfit, where Ben Reilly's suit represents that he's Spider-Man, that he's just like Spider-Man, but he's his own person. Kane is different because it's more similar to Spider-Man, which represents his admiration for Peter. And so, which explains why it's a lot more close to any regular Spider-Man suit. But besides that, it's really well thought out. And I had a hard time deciding whether or not to have this suit or the regular Scarlet Spider suit to be higher or not, And I ended up going with this one for the a lot more design and interior. Just the red on the bottom and the black on top. That was a smart idea, rather than having colors clash all over. Not to mention just how solid the suit is, from the small logo that's perfectly fit on the chest, as well as the red solid eyes. It makes it look even more cool. All right, so one more sec. Number 4, the Spider Armor MK1 suit. Now, for this list, there are actually 2 versions of this suit. Like, the first one is black and the second one is silver. I ended up going with the MK1 that's black because black is my favorite color, and it would have made it on there immediately. But compared to the MK2, this one's less bulky, so he can still be more agile, and it's all perfectly fitted armor so that he can still move. So it's not too much on the so it's not too heavy on the shin guards, not too heavy on the arms, and not too heavy on the chest. This is why this is on the list and not the MK2 suit. That's silver, because that suit's a lot more bulkier. But beside that, it's solid in black, and it just looks so fucking cool. I love it all around because it's so metallic, and I can't help but love it. It just oozes metallic color. It just oozes how metallic it is. It's so impressive. The Spider-Man's bulletproof. So, number 3, the Iron Spider. If this wasn't on my list, I would have been stupid, I think, in one way or another, because the Iron Spider suit is phenomenal. I love the fact that it's red and gold, because this is my one thing. I've been trying to get myself into Ultraman lately, and I can't wait for the newest one, Ultraman Taiga, to come out, because I already like the suits there. But the one thing that I always have with Ultraman is that they're always red and silver, and my mind goes to that immediately because you don't really see a lot of variety or differentiation until you get to later series. Like, I just wish that for some of the suits they'd step out of the norm and not just immediately go to red and silver, because this is red and gold and it looks phenomenal. Like, it's a sleek as hell suit. It's sleeker than MK1, but I think that's for the textile and how it's designed. This is if I took my cell phone case off and you'd see the rest of my phone sleek. It looks, not only that, the designing on there is just beautiful. It's phenomenal. The design, like, the spider, they're good. All of the Spider-Man suits know where to design at for good lining on body portions, if that makes sense. If that makes sense, because I feel like I can actually notice some intricacy in this suit with where the bigger legs are and how they're just taking up most of the ab area, to which I thought was pretty clever. And so, number 2, the Superior Spider-Man suit. This is phenomenal because it's balancing in 3 great colors: red, black, and gray. I almost said silver, but I didn't. The 3 colors on there are red, black, and gray. Not to mention just how dark it looks. And you can tell that this is a dark suit because all of the red is just up top, where all the darker colors are just down at the bottom. And it's a great way to contrast just everything. And it's phenomenal. And a great precursor to number one, spoiler alert. But yeah, with the superior spider suit, if it wasn't for number one, it would have been number one. But with how this suit is, it's so, oh my god. I just really like dark colors. Good. I might as well say this right now, real quick. My favorite colors: black, gold, and that's it. Just those two. But I do like gray. The gray is not a bad looking color. It's actually quite nice, and you don't really see it a lot in tokusatsu. Or in this case, that last thing just came to mind. But number one, like what I said, precursor to the superior Spider-Man suit, and that is the Far From Home suit, which hits all of the great marks. It's red and black, so it immediately works because it complements each other all around. It's basically the Stark suit, but better looking because it took out the blue. It's red and black. Like, interior is much better. Yeah, there are the parts of the suit, like on the wrist and I guess black glove linings and whatnot. They're still there, but it still even makes it even more cool. And not even biased, just interior wise, aesthetic wise, and intricacy wise, this suit is amazing. The spider is pretty small, but I'm pretty sure that's on like the regular Stark suit too, right? Yes, same size. I guess the one that I'm looking at is a bit smaller, but either way, it still looks freaking cool. And that is the list. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Please not forget to like, subscribe, share this video, and tell your friends about KamenRider Blackman. I should really do more outside of tokusatsu videos. That is, if anything comes to mind. See you.